Hey guys, it's Jess, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my first time getting my 3 piercings, which were my 2 ears and my belly, and I still have all 3 of them in, as you can tell and see. So I got that one and I got this one. So I'm going to be talking about my experience, and I believe I was 23 when I got my first piercings ever, and I got 3 of them all on the same day, and I did the belly first and then my ears. That's crazy, huh? So let's get into the video. So I'm going to be showing you, yes, my mother-in-law took videos. I will have them in this video, but I wanted to go over some things before we get on all that exciting video footage of me getting my piercings. First of all, you want to think about it for a long time and see what you want, because I've been wanting snake bites, I believe, spider bites or snake bites, can't remember, I always get them two mixed up, but I wanted one here and one here at like my lip, the bottom of my lip, at the bottom of my mouth. I wanted those when I was in high school, when I was in 11th grade. But when I was a freshman, which is 9th grade, I've always wanted tattoos, and I have 2 right now. I want to get more tattoos, but they're just so expensive. And want thigh tattoos. I want like a chest tattoo. I want booty chicas tattoos. I want thigh tattoos, but the thigh tattoo, the one, because I draw out my own tattoos, but my fiance, my cousin drew out this one for me. It's Strong with a Purpose. Yeah, he drew that one for me, and then I have my rose one. I came up with this idea because it's supposed to look like raindrops, but the guy that did it, or the girl that drew it out, was brand new and she didn't know what she was doing. So she did a pretty good job. They both did, my tattoo artist and his girl that drew it out, but I don't like how it looked like holes. I wanted actual raindrops, not holes. To me, it looks literally like holes. See that that clear spot there? Those are holes. It's supposed to look like raindrops, but they don't. But anyway, this is not the whole video. What I didn't come here to talk about, but it's kind of like getting piercings, tattoos, is you want to think about it for a very long time and see if I'm so crammed, I don't like this.
A few moments later.
If you want to think about it, sleep on it. I don't know, I believe you have to be 18. I believe you have to be 18 to get tattoos and piercings, but with 16 with a parent consent. But the place that I went to is Black Hole. I went to Black Hole in Reno, Nevada. I can't find the card, but I found pictures of it, of the girl Vanessa, I believe, the lady Vanessa. She's the owner of Black Hole in Reno. I will put her card here, the front and back here, because apparently I don't have the physical one anymore. I apparently lost it. I could have sworn I have it somewhere. But they give you like this little card thing of how to take care of it and the sizing. I don't know which one's which, but it says jewelry gauge and material. They wrote down 16G and 14G titanium. And I got it on November 1st of 2022 at the age of 23, I believe, that I first got all 3 piercings all on the same day. It says expected healing times would be 3 to 6 months for the ears or the belly. I think the ears. The ears was 3 to 6 months, and then the belly was 6 to 12 months, and they circled for how many weeks it's supposed to. And then it said, should I come back for a consult on, and it says 6 weeks, but I never did. I don't even know what that means. I never went back. It tells you about for oral piercings care, if you got a tongue piercing, if you got, what to expect, what to avoid during the healing period. To care for your new piercing, you will need, and then it tells you what you need, the pads, the gauze pads, the Vaseline, all of that stuff. It depends on what piercing you get. Now, I wanted a left eyebrow piercing. Haven't got that. I don't think I will. But I've always wanted an eyebrow piercing, and these was only when I was in high school, so I'm glad I didn't ever get it, because a lot of guys told me that they wouldn't find me attractive because I would have snake bites or spider bites, one of the two. But all the guys I've dated was so toxic anyway. Not my fiance that I'm with now, he's not. But all the guys that I've dated in the past are horrible, and they're toxic, and they all told me that, no, if you were to get those, I would break up with you, or if you were to get those, I wouldn't have came up to you, or blah, 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 whatever. So, do what you want to do what makes you happy. Vanessa Joe, I believe is her name. It's Black Hole, obviously, in Reno, body piercing. So yeah. So they give you a little card, and then they give a card of the person that you did it with. And I went with the owner, which is Vanessa, like I said. The last time I seen her, she cut all of her hair off. She shaved all of her hair off. So I think she was rocking it. The last time I saw it, I thought she was rocking it. But I didn't recognize her because when I got her, she had really long, beautiful hair, like beautiful long hair. I think it was down to like her ribs, or like to almost to her hips, or something like that. It was so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So that's why I didn't recognize her, because she shaved all her hair off, and I don't think she had glasses that day. And I'm like, doesn't she wear glasses? Because I think in the video you will see she had glasses, I think. So I didn't recognize her. But again, like I said, it's been like years since I seen her. So the first time I've ever got my piercings. So when I first got there, there was this man. I don't want to disrespect. It was a man, female, man. Helped me. He or she was very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. And I loved how, because I wore my stoner hoodie, my green leaf hoodie. And he or she was like, I see a lot of green. Maybe you want to go do green. I'm like, I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors. Green's one of my favorite colors, because we were looking at, I can't remember which one we was looking at first. Because I told him I wanted to match my fiance, which I did not. Because I wanted to do one purple, one green, but my fiance has both purples, and I want to go back and get this one taken out, my white one. I wanted to get the white one taken out and match the purple, because me and my fiance have the purple, but mine are so tiny because my ears are so tiny. So what I also wanted was a bar. I wanted to get a bar with either like a chain or something, but like a bar with like an arrowhead, or like a chain or a butterfly, but it was like a bar with something dangling from it. I wanted that. They said my ears are too folded over, too curved on both my ears, and it wouldn't stay, that this part would push it out, or it'll cause infections and it wouldn't look right or something. It wouldn't feel right on both ears. So sadly, I can't get a bar, but the bar has always been my freaking dream. I've always wanted to get a bar piercing on my ear, but they said it wouldn't fit, and they would have a hard time trying to get it in and everything, and it would, I don't know. I just have small ears. So, and that's why I wanted, like, see how tiny these are? My fiance has bigger ones, and you can see his. Mine, I feel like you can't hardly see because it's freaking tiny. But again, they had to pick the sizing to my ear. Like, because I said I kind of wanted to get more piercings, which I feel like if I go back, I'm going to be like, hey, can we size this up? I don't think I'll ever get any more piercings. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But, like, I wanted big ones like my fiance. But, again, my ears are too tiny. And if I wanted to add more piercings to my ears, they gave me small ones instead of big ones for me to add more piercings to my ears. But I am allowed to go back and get more or bigger size if I would like to. Anyway, walked in. I can't remember which one we looked at first, but the ears I wanted to match my fiance. But then when I saw the green, I couldn't decide whether I really wanted the green, because the green was really beautiful. And they had like the same colors for the ears and the belly. Basically, they didn't have much of a variety when I went, but they had really beautiful colors. I like the purple, I like the blue, which the blue was on my belly, and I like the emerald green, I believe it was like an emerald green color. But I wanted, because he told me that I could do mismatch, like I could do one purple and one green, so that's what I thought we talked about. But apparently he gave me a white clear one and then a purple one, and that's not what I wanted. I've had a mindset of going in with getting both purple to match my fiance, but when I saw the green, I wanted a purple and a green. That didn't happen. But like I said, I want to go back and get the matching purple one for this one, because I don't like the white. I don't like clear. Like, it's stupid, it's dumb, you can't see it. Like, you can't really tell. Like, I love color, and to me this is boring. And I like things on my body that you can see. So like my tattoos, for instance, I like having big tattoos because my motto, my theme, whatever it's called, is I go big or go home, and I always go big. So I always like you be able to be like, look at me and like, oh, she's got tattoos, oh, she's got piercings, oh, she's got this or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be seen. I don't like tiny things where I can't even see it. Because this, I can't even barely see it. And sometimes I forget I have my ears pierced. Because, again, my entire life I was scared to get piercings. I was scared to get tattoos. But I got my tattoos first. I got this one first. And this one, it kind of hurt a little bit. Because when he was on the muscle a little bit, it was like on this muscle here, this nerve thing. That hurt a little bit. Because having a conversation, we were talking. And think he was Johnny. No, not Johnny. Johnny's a tattoo. The other tattoo in Reno. Sean. I'm pretty sure Sean did this one. Sean was this first one, and it kind of hurt a little bit because we were talking. He's like, "You're very quiet," and all of a sudden, and I guess I lost color in my face for a second. My mom went with me. I think I just graduated high school when I got this one. Or when I don't think I was, because I had it before I went to college, and I graduated when I was 19. So it had to be when I was 19 or 18. I want to say it was when I was 18, but I'm not sure. But my mom went with me. Because I needed moral support. I didn't know my fiance at the time. So this one kind of hurt. This one did not hurt at all. I fell asleep. It tickled mainly this one tickled. That's what it was. This one was mainly tickled. This one, I just got off a 13 hour shift, and I was so tired, exhausted, and what the guy I was with at the time was numbing me. I was very I couldn't feel no pain. I couldn't feel anything emotionally. Like, I was so numb, and all I wanted to feel was pain. So that's why the reason why I got this one was because I wanted to feel pain. I wanted to feel something again, because I was so drained and so down much in a dark hole that I couldn't feel anything. So I got this one, but this one I fell asleep during the entire time, and it was a 2-session. What was I saying? I don't know, but yeah, this one was a 2-session. I fell asleep on that one, and then I got this second, and then my piercings were all together 3 on the same day. I'm trying to figure out what I want to say. So if you really want to get tattoos and piercings, just please think about it and really put deep thought in it. Sleep on it for a while. Ask yourself why you want it, why you're getting it, if it resembles something. I don't know. But these both have meaning to me. So yeah, when we went to pick after we picked my ears, I don't know why I keep going back to, well, I guess because I keep trying to compare pain level to tattoos to piercings. I would say tattoos was like, I say a two pain level for this one, like a 2 pain level for this one. This one was a 0. The piercings, I have to say, my belly, I don't remember my belly hurting at all. But in my post, I'll put my post here because I wanted to read that, but I can't. There's too much to write on paper and blah, blah, blah. So I'll put that post here. But if you want to pause, read, and then come back. But in that post, I put my belly piercing hurt a little more than my ears. And I don't remember anything hurting. The only thing that happened was I sat up too fast. Afterwards, I sat up way too fast. The blood color in my face just drained and I almost passed out. I almost like face planted as soon as I stood up, and she had to get me water. I had to lay back down. I was really, really dizzy. I did not feel well at all. It was all because I sat up too fast. And that was one thing that my fiance told me not to do, was after we're done, do not sit up fast. Did I listen? No, I sat up too freaking fast, and that's what killed me. That's what made me want to throw up. Other than that, I don't remember it being painful. The ears were not painful. The belly was not painful. But when I went to go pick out my belly piercing, there was green, purple, blue, everything. And I was trying, I don't like to be like all matchy with my piercings. I don't like to be, it all be blended in together. I don't like to have all the same color. I just feel like that's too much. I feel like that blends in. I feel like it needs a little broken up. It needs a little more pizzazz, you know what I mean? Not just all one same color. I feel like that's boring, and I like to be different. So that's why I have purple, but like I said, I'm supposed to get purple on both ears. And then the belly, I really like the blue, and that's what I picked, was blue. I don't know the term, the actual color name, but I picked blue. But I was torn between since I already had purple on my ears, and to me the purple for the belly was not really pretty. It was too dark or something. I don't know. I just didn't really like how the purple was, but the blue and the green was really, really freaking beautiful. I wish I could have got both, but obviously there's only one thing you can put in, and then that's it. So I picked the blue because the blue is very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So I picked the blue. I will show you what, I already showed you my ears, but I'm showing you the full healing process of my belly right now. So I don't know if you see that, but it's like this very, very beautiful blue. And now I feel naked without it. I never take it out. I never take my ear piercings out, because with the piercings you have to go back to Black Hole and have them take it out for you, because they are just so hard, and none of them have loosened up. Thank you, Jesus. None of them have loosened up or fallen out or anything. And once I got them in, I've never tried to take them out. I've never messed with them. I never needed to take them out. Like, I was trying to take it out, my belly piercing out, for a CAT scan. Is it a CAT scan? Some kind of x-ray that I had to do, and they were needing to take my piercing out. I think it was from like my abdomen or whatever, but I couldn't, so we just kept it in and left it because I was done trying to get it out, and just left it. So I haven't touched it, haven't tried to take them out, but I know when if I do have to take them out or wanted to change them out, go back to Black Hole. They can take it out for you for free if you don't buy any other jewelry there. But if you want them to take it out and put one of their jewelries in, jewels or whatever, you have to obviously pay for that jewelry, and it's really expensive. I believe for all 3 of these piercings, it costed $356. I believe it costed $356 for both ears and my belly. I don't even know what else to say. My experience for the first day I got here, when I got home, was I instantly regretted it. I instantly hated my life. I wanted to rip it out, my belly piercing. I wanted to rip it out and all. And I believe my loofah, when I would take showers, my loofah would get stuck. I don't use a loofah anymore. Thank you. I don't use a loofah. It always gets stuck. I don't like it because of all the bacteria and all. I have a stud scrub now that has grooves in it, and it goes over perfectly on my piercing, and it doesn't get stuck. It doesn't rip it out. It doesn't hurt at all. At least I'm still getting my belly cleaned with the stud scrub. But I like to use that a whole lot better because my loofah always got hooked on it and it hurt. My hair at first, it doesn't do this as much anymore. At first, when I first got it, my ears were so tender. My belly was a little tender. But when my hair got wet, it would always get stuck in like my piercings, and I'm like, ooh, ooh, when I'm in the shower, I'm like, ooh, it hurts, oh, you know, whatever. But that was only at the beginning because like I said, you just got your ears done. Your ears are like a little tender and it's gonna be hurting because it didn't hurt when she did it, but afterwards, the healing process, yeah, that hurt. My belly, it kind of hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt after when I got home, and I tried to lay on my belly because when you first get your piercings, you're not allowed to lay on your belly until it's fully healed. But now I can fully do everything normal life stuff, and I can lay on my belly, I can lay on my back, lay on my sides, I can lay on my ears, and nothing gets caught, nothing ever gets pulled or hurts or anything. Nothing's tender. Like, I am perfectly fine now. I sleep great. So if you're wondering about that, the healing process sucks. Healing process really, really freaking sucks. It sucks. I regret it in my life because when I go to the bathroom, when I have to go, you know, number 2, I sit in a position, and I'm sitting on the toilet, I sit like this, but I sit like this, and I'm hunched over. Or I'm like this, and I'm sitting and I'm doing my business, you know. So like I'm hunched over on my belly, or I'm like this. And sometimes I always do it when I gotta go number 2, but I always do that or if I'm like cold or whatever. But mostly all the time I do this when I have to go to the bathroom, like to sit on the toilet to go number 2 to do my business. I always sit like this. So with me being bent over, I wasn't allowed to be, with your belly piercing, I wasn't allowed to be bent over. I wasn't allowed to bend, twist. I don't know if I was allowed to squat. I don't think I was allowed to squat because it would push up my piercing and make it go up and down, and it would ruin the healing process, because you're playing with it, and you're not supposed to play with your piercings. Like, you go in and out. Now I can because it's fully healed, but like, you're not supposed to be playing. I'm not even supposed to be playing with this now, like my belly, because it'll probably get it stretch out and like make the hole bigger, and then for when it's trying to heal, it won't close and it's too stretched out, and it won't do that. So you're not supposed to be playing with your piercings during the healing process. But this is why I regretted my decision of getting my belly piercing, because I could not go sit like this when I had to go number 2, and I can't go number 2 without being in this position. I don't know why. I know it's crazy, but I literally cannot like just sit there and do my business and then go. Like, I have to be crunched up. I have to be in like in a ball when I sit on the toilet. I don't know why. So I wasn't allowed to do that until the healing was done. So that's why I instantly regretted it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to, like, my whole thought process was starting to hit me now since I was home, because I had to go to the bathroom. I had to do my normal daily things, but with fresh new piercings, and I had to be extra careful. I had to me and my fiance could not tickle, we could not wrestle for the longest time. Because of my piercings. They had to be fully healed before we could do any wrestling, any tickling, anything like that, you know, aggressive play, aggressive stuff. So, I couldn't do that with my fiance. I had to wait till it was fully healed after 6 to 12 months. And I don't think it took 12 months, the full 12 months to heal. I believe my belly piercing was pretty quick. Like, it was longer than my ears, but my ears healed before my belly. But I don't think it took a whole year for my belly to heal. I believe it only took like 6 months to be healed. So my whole thought process was like, oh my goodness, now I'm gonna have to change everything that I do until these are fully healed. I had to change things. I couldn't do certain things because I wanted to be extra careful. I couldn't really sleep because I don't know. Before I met my fiance, I was always a back sleeper. My dad was always a back sleeper. And then as I got older, as I was growing up, I would sleep on my sides and my back, sometimes with my belly, but rarely my belly. Then when I met my fiance, I sleep on my belly. I sleep on my belly now. I barely sleep on my back, but sometimes I do sleep on my back. And I missed it a lot because sometimes sleeping on your back is really freaking comfy and you can breathe better. I don't know. It's just getting all your head in that situation and sleep away because you got all the pillows and you're just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But like, I wasn't, so now after sleeping on my back, I just slept on my back. I slept on my sides, but rarely I slept on my sides with my healing process because my whole like belly would be like tender around it. And sometimes it would hurt me sleeping on my side. So I had to sleep on my back. That had to change. I couldn't sleep on my belly anymore because when I met my fiance, or a little bit before I met my fiance, I always slept on my belly now. And I couldn't sleep on my belly for the healing process. So I couldn't do that. I had to change the way I slept. I had to change the way I went to the bathroom. I had to change the way I took showers. My showers, I was very careful, very precise on how I cleaned my ears, how I did my belly. I couldn't lean up against anything. Like, I couldn't put my belly up against this windowsill. I couldn't put up my belly up against like a cabinet, or I couldn't lay on something. I couldn't hug as tight and be so close to someone when I hug because it would hurt my belly. It would like maybe catch on to like whatever they're wearing. I couldn't pick up my huskies. One of my huskies likes to be picked up like a baby and held like a baby and cuddle like a baby, and I freaking love it and I freaking adore it. But I couldn't even pick up my husky. I didn't want to pet him, or I did pet him and give him loves, but I didn't like give him hugs. I didn't pick him up. I didn't like cuddle with him because I was afraid he would jump up on me. He still jumps up on me. But I still have to still be careful about that because he likes to jump on the front. Thankfully, I haven't had an incident with him jumping from behind and pushing me down. Thankfully, I haven't had that happen. But he likes to jump on the front, and I still have to be careful because my belly piercing is still there. I have to change all of that. And that's a lot to think about if you were to get like a belly piercing, ear piercings, eyebrow piercing. Now, see, a lot of things with the eyebrow piercings or the nose piercing and the mouth piercings, when you put over a shirt, that gets caught really easy. Things get snagged on your face pretty easy. Some of them is tight and you can't like open the space wide enough and go like slowly to get on. That's gonna be a hard thing if you ever get face piercings. So I always wanted my spectrum, whatever it's called, here pierced. A lot of people said I would look good and attractive with the balls. I don't really like the balls, the ball piercing. That's 2 balls on the ends. I don't really like that. I like the wraparound crown one that some people have. I very rarely see some people have it, but there's a few of them that do, and it looks like a crown, because it had like jewels and diamonds on it, and it looked really pretty. I wanted like a wraparound, not the 2 balls. So if I do get a nose piercing, I'd probably get that, but on here. But the only one thing, there's a lot of things about my nose piercings, because also they said, my fiance and mother-in-law said I can get like a little stud here, but again, I don't want a little stud. I want a big freaking stud, so that way you can see it and I can see it and I know it's there. But I know they have like little, like a stud here or here or wherever, but I don't know if I don't know. It's yes and no, but I know for a fact I wanted a spectrum nose piercing. But again, I touch my face a lot. That's why I don't like to wear makeup. I touch my face a lot. I mess with my nose a lot. I blow my nose a lot. I pick at it. I scratch it. I mess with it. I wash my face. How in the hell am I going to wash my face if I have an eyebrow piercing, a nose piercing, and spider bites piercings? How in the hell am I supposed to wash my face and nothing get in the holes and get infected? You tell me. I feel like with the snake bites and spider bites, you eat and like you get food in your piercings. Because if you don't know, with the piercings here, they have to make it extra long for them to stick out for the healing process, and then once they're done healing, they cut them to make them shorter, and they make it go up in your skin. I didn't know that. My fiance told me that, and I forgot the reason why they do that, why they make the piercings here longer for the healing process, and then when you cut them after the healing process, they make them shorter. I forgot why. But again, if you eat food, all the food gets stuck in that hole. That's a lot to think about, a lot to change. A nose piercing would be so hard for me because it'll get snag on everything I wear. I wear crochet net sweater things. I wear like, I don't know, stuff that'll get hooked and your hair could get hooked to it, or any of your piercings on your face. If it's summer and you have the windows down and the wind's blowing, or you're outside and it's really windy and it's just all gonna get hooked up and all up in your piercings on your face. Like, who wants that? Not me. I guess for windy days, put your hair up or in a pigtail in a bun or something if you know it's gonna be a windy day, or be prepared always to have a hair tie or a clip or something with you for windows down and windy days, because that's gonna be a pain in the ass if your hair gets stuck in a piercing. Because also I put face moisturizer in my eyebrows because they get so dry, so I like to put some moisturizer in my eyebrows. So how am I gonna do that if my piercing's there, my eyebrow piercing? I know I can go so far, but I can't get around and in it, and you know, I don't know. And that, I know that part would be so dry and like so itchy, and I'm like, how can I get past this? How can I put moisturizer in it? But I don't think I would be able to, because I would have to wait for it to be done healing. So you know what I mean? That's a lot to think about for face piercings. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of things to think about, and a lot of things too that you would have to change until it's healed, until your piercings are healed. But I love my belly piercing so much. Gave me so much confidence, gave me so much more to love myself. And now if I don't have it, I feel like I'm naked. I'm very insecure if I don't have it. Like, I feel like I'm ugly if I don't have it. I know that's not the way, that wasn't the reason why I wanted to get it. The reason why I wanted to get it was because my ex-roommate came to me and said, oh, I think you look cute with the belly piercing. And my fiance said, yeah, I really think you would too. But then again, it would change our relationship dynamic on what we can do and what we can't do. But I'm glad, and I don't regret any of my piercings. I don't regret any of my tattoos. I love them so much, and I don't know, the reason why I wanted to get my piercings was because my ears, I wanted to match my fiance, and I thought, yeah, I'll look cool and look nice with ear piercings. Like, I don't know, that'll look cool. Like, yeah, let's do it. I haven't done it. I've always been scared, and you said it don't hurt as much, so let's go do it. And it didn't hurt. It did not hurt. The belly piercing, I thought it would look cute. Like I said, my ex-roommate and my fiance said it looked cute. I just thought it'll add more decoration to my body, like I did with my tattoos. I'm not so like naked. I am decorated. I'm not plain and boring. I wanted to get my belly piercing because it was cute, and people encouraged me to get it because they thought I would look cute with it, and I don't know. I was always freaking scared, and I thought I would cry when I got it, but I didn't. I didn't cry at all. I did not cry once. But when you're done with the getting your piercings and stuff, I can't remember if they gave me this big one or if they gave me this little one. I think they gave me the big one because the big one is literally almost out. And my mother-in-law had a whole bunch of these around the house and from all her piercings that she has. So, it comes in 2 different sizes apparently. And I didn't know it came in because I think this is the only one that they gave me. And I believe you can get these off Amazon, but they do give you one for free to have, I believe, one for free for the healing process. And this is amazing. This helped. I had 0 infections, 0 problems with the healing process. I didn't even have to go back. I didn't get any of my piercings stuck to where I couldn't get it out. Like I said, my belly piercing got stuck in my loofah a few times, but I handled it. I got through it. My hair would get stuck in it. My wet hair would get stuck in my ears when I first got them. Other than that, that was like when I first got it, during the healing process. Other than that, like, it was smooth all the way through the rest till today. Like, they still don't hurt. They don't bother me. Sometimes I really do forget that I have piercings or tattoos because I guess I don't pay attention that much anymore. Because when someone mentions, oh, I really like your rose tattoo, like, oh yeah, I forgot I had that because it's on like my side and it's on my neck and I don't see it every single day because I wear my hair down, or I have a scarf, or I have like a hood on, or like something that is covering, a hoodie that's covering, and I don't see it. But this one I always know I have because I see it when I put up my sleeves or short sleeves or change or whatever, shower, like I see it. My neck, I always forget that I have it. But anyway, they give you like these, and it has like this little thing here. And obviously you're supposed to wash your hands before you do it. And then you get it right up in that hole, and you're supposed to squeeze, and then you're supposed to squeeze on the other side. Sometimes I do like a full 360 and spray it. And then you're supposed to do it on the back, behind of your ear. And the behind of the ear of trying to spray this was so hard, and I didn't think I could get it back there. Sometimes I couldn't, and I think my fiance said it was starting to get like really nasty because I wasn't cleaning it because I couldn't get it in there. So I would have him have to help me and spray it in the back of my ear, or my mother-in-law, if my fiance wasn't home or asleep, I would have to have her to get it all the way back up in there because I couldn't get it. For some reason, I couldn't get it in the back of my ears, but I could get it in the top of my ears. And then same for the belly. You would move your piercing up a little bit, and then you would spray it, and then push the top, and then try to get way up in there, up in your belly, to spray it around the full 360 up in the whole top and bottom. And that's how it is from ears, front and back. You spray, and it's like, it's got a little button. I don't know if you can see that. It's not showing up on camera, but my hand's wet. But it has like that spray Vaseline stuff, and it doesn't have a scent to it at all. It just says fine mist wound wash, and you just basically spray it. I don't know if you rub it in. I don't think you rub it in. I think you just spray it, and then you dab or clean off the drippy stuff that's on the outside. And then other than that, you do not dry it like where your piercings are. You just dry around. You would just dry around right here because it would be all wet or whatever. Same for your ears. So, yeah. And these come in real handy. This helps so much, and I never had any infections. I never had problems. I didn't have anything. Now, before I get to show you my video footage of me getting them, this lady, Vanessa, has done it for how many years? I think it said on her card, how many years she did it. And I believe she said she did it for like 15, no, I want to say 25 to 30 years that she's been doing piercings. It was like 15. I feel like it was like way past 15 years since she's been doing piercings. I don't know. I know it's been a very, very long time. She's very professional, and this is 2024, and like I said, I got my belly piercing done in 2022, and no pain, no infections, and I don't care what you say, how she did it. If it was wrong, I keep those comments to yourself, because I've had no problem, no infections, no anything like that. And this way, the way she does it is less painful than the old school way, however they freaking did it with the big clamp and ice for numbing and all that stupid stuff. I don't think she used ice on me. I want to say she used numbing cream. I know they used numbing cream for my tattoos. They used numbing cream for my tattoos. I know that for a fact. But I know some piercers use numbing cream, and some piercers use ice, and some people don't use anything to numb it. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy to me that people use clamps and different old school ways. No wonder why you got infections. No wonder why your holes are freaking huge. No wonder why you're in so much damn pain, because they didn't do it right. Like, I've heard a lot of stories, a lot of people on my TikTok say, oh, she did it wrong. That's gonna cause so much freaking infection. You're gonna have to take that out. It's gonna cause so much freaking swelling. No, I only got a little tiny bit of swelling on my belly, and that was it. No swelling on my ears, and just a very little bit, just a tiny bit of swelling on my belly for my belly piercing, and that was it. So no, she did it perfectly fine. I loved the way she did it. I'm glad they changed the way that they did it, because it was not painful at all. Like, she did a great, wonderful job. So please keep those comments to yourself. She did amazing, and I love her so much, and I hope to see them again, and I do want to go back. And yeah, so here's the footage of me getting my belly and pierce my ears, and yeah.
Perfect.
And through your nose.
Yep, and we'll do a few more just like that. Nice slow exhales. Big deep breaths in. Nice slow exhale to release. And one last, big deep breath in. Nice slow exhale. Good job.
There you go. Good, good.
Piercing's done. Jewelry's going in there next. Just keep on
Good.
breathing.
You're good.
Last push is our jewelry. And then I'll just get the decorative end on the top. We'll clean you up, and then that's it.
That wasn't bad.
And you'll feel just a little bit of cool water next. That's just to clean up that iodine we made a little bit of a mess with earlier.
Are you okay? Are you alive?
Yes, I'm alive.
There's a smile. Good, good.
It wasn't as bad as I made it seem.
It's just the anticipation,
Yeah.
that's all.
I knew I could do it. Oh.
Nice slow exhale, good job. Jewelry's gonna go in there next. A little bit of movement. Last push to get the post in. And then we'll get that cute decorative end right on the top there. Nice slow exhale, good job. And a little cleanup, and then once I step away in just a moment, we'll be pretty much done.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if I didn't cover anything, please comment down below if you have any questions or anything, and I'll do like a Q&A, more of a tip video on how to take care of your piercings if you guys need. if there's anything that I missed or forgot, because I kept like, what am I talking about? Like, what do I have to cover? So please comment down below if I missed anything, if you have any questions, and I'll make another video for that. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. And I love you guys so much. Gotta keep that head up high and not so big and bright. And I'll see you guys next time.